Ready for... All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for that game against the Pacers, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Garland. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Garland. Left side Mitchell over Prince. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Man, it is hard to get Giannis out of his comfort zone. You've almost got to knock him down.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Here's Prince. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for DeAndre Hunter.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. Second chance shot. Lopez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Garland with the ball. Now Porter defending. Pass to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Here's Kuzma. Hunter with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Hunter passes to Allen. Here's Mobley. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Darius Garland, shooting 1.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a three-level scorer. Knocks down the three with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too. He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
And the shot's good. Antetokounmpo's got 6. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Outside Mitchell. Shoots. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The 3 from Okoro. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on top. They're up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Gary Trent. Taurean Prince is out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Livingston in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And we have seen some ferocious jams by Isaac Okoro off the drive. Good night.
Porter, the pass to Livingston. Mobley with the block. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Porter. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Snatched up. Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity. Hunter with some nice D. The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. A different look for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Okoro. Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Prince. Here's Porter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
It's scooped up, and Mobley gets it to go.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Porter with it, now guarded by Mobley. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome, and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The fourth spot held by the Bucks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Jackson on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here, the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Garland. And down it goes. 2 points. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Okiki's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. The Cavs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by Lopez.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Rollins. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Strus's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Rejected by Lopez. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but
And now, not a bad time to... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian and...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
To the paint. Allen, the pass to Strus. Cleveland again missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Strus grabs the miss.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Mitchell misses.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Kuzma against Strus. It's Kuzma with the miss.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Strus the pass to Garland. Puts it up from 15. Cleveland again missing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. That one's on Darius Garland. Hunter's checked in for Strus. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Left side Porter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Green's checked in for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Trent outside. Back to Porter. Kuzma down low. Mobley's on him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Nance, he's checked in for Lopez. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Garland with the ball. Now Porter defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Darius Garland is nothing if not assertive when he puts it on the deck. That's a pretty move.
He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in, and the second free throw is good. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Jerome's checked in for Cleveland. The Bucks leading by 6. Outside Porter. Hunter against Kuzma. Over Hunter. Clock at 6. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
The drive by Porter. And he can't bank that one in. Cavaliers trail by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Nance. Back to Mitchell. The three ball. Three ball. Donovan Mitchell.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Up top, Porter. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, we've got Green. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Smith, and it's Jackson in it to 3. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Nance, he's checked in for Smith. And that one misses. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. The Bucks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Trent, and he banks in the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jerome on the wing. With the 10-footer. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Bucks leading by 5. Nance, the pass to Trent. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And that one's good. Trent's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they're putting together another quality possession for taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish from contact and get the bucket.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Rollins. Rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes. And you can see why they go to Brook Lopez, his calming presence to deliver in the clutch.
Garland for 3. Prince grabs the miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
Rollins passes to Lopez. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. 1:04 left in the fourth. Here's Garland. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, the Bucks shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, he nails it!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Out to Mobley. Garland against Trent. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Here's Milwaukee. 3-point lead. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he can't get either to fall.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Outside Garland. From deep, Mitchell. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal.